Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? Happy Sunday. Once again. I will not be here next Sunday. I just found out there's an early family Christmas thing happening, which is, yeah, the 14th. So I will do my best to have a stream on Saturday again, which will be the 13th. But yeah, we have a family Christmas on the 14th, and then Christmas Day doesn't matter. I gotta figure out when the other one is. It's either gonna be the week, it might be the next weekend after that. It might be the 21st too. I have to figure that out, but I know for certain I won't be here next Sunday. So I'll try to do Saturday again. I will try to be here on Saturday again. But we are here today, so that counts. Let me pull up the list here so we can start getting it filled out. Been slowly trying to add more and more Christmas lights outside. They still do not have a tree. I got rid of my old Christmas trees because they were a bit rough. I can't find a good one that I like at a reasonable price. It's a little bit of a struggle right now, but I'm still searching. All right, let's start seeing here. We got Reagan, 2 Wicked up there. Casper, Tactical AWOL. Coop Sounds, Michael, welcome everybody. DB Cooper, Tony, Hope, McLante, Dintu. Welcome, welcome. Sam's here. Rusty's back. Welcome back. Sorry, the names look a little screwy because YouTube updated how the names work. We got Mo here. JB Byrne, welcome. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this. Streams will go down for copyright but then not be taken down afterwards. Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. We got Nova Mortis here, Terry, AAA. Yeah, it is a very early Christmas thing, but I think it's just what worked out for most of the family, I guess. My aunt and uncle on that side of the family go to Florida every year because they don't like the cold. And I think maybe they were leaving sooner this year or something, which is why they did that. I don't know exactly, but I think it was planned around when they were leaving because they're the ones that usually host it. So if I had to guess, they probably leave the day after to go to Florida and then they spend like the whole winter there. What's up, Mr. Scarecrow? Guitar Salad, welcome. I had artificial trees, but they were just in rough shape. Like a lot of the branches were like, they were just like bent up really bad from some of the animals trying to climb them. And they were just in rough shape, and I really want one that's pre-lit. Like I want to add more lights to it, but the pre-lit ones are already pretty uniformly lit, so it's really easy to add stuff to it without having to do that much extra work. So I really want just like the problem is I can't find one. I'm very picky. I want one that's like, I think I have regular 8-foot ceilings, so I want like a 7.5-foot tree. So it's not like so tall that it touches the ceiling, but it's tall enough that it looks proportional. But I can't find a wide one. A lot of them look kind of like skinny or not very like full. I want a really proportional looking tree. And it's really hard to find one that looks like that that's not like $400. I'm also very picky on the look of them too. I'm very much like a pine tree, kind of like I have like white pines in the front yard that I planted, and they've got the really long, soft, wispy needles. I love that sort of look, and a lot of artificial trees look very plastic. Like they have like spruce boughs that look very, very fake, like very like army, like the little plastic army men, like that color, that shade of green, and they literally look like molded plastic. It just bothers me. I want it to look as natural as possible without being like an actual tree. I might just go get an actual tree this year. They've got them at Lowe's. I can go pick one up at the hardware store, strap it to the roof. I did that one year. That was pretty fun. It was a journey to get home to see if it was going to blow off the roof or not, because I had no idea what I was doing when it came to strapping it down. But we made it. We made it that year. What's up, Pacho? What's up, Devin? Sally, Winky Taters. Welcome, everybody. I do like the aesthetic of a real tree, too. We used to do real trees, but then we stopped because my grandfather is a bit allergic to them, I guess. Something with a pine or something like that really irritates him. So we stopped getting real trees a long time ago. I just have it tucked into the headset because it's bad. It's bad. It's like in my eyes and I can't see. Let me really quick go grab the Discord list. R2 me too. Boom boom. And Jim has made it. Holy moly. Holy crap. You know, now that you're here, it just reminded me, I've been watching, I keep getting these YouTube shorts and they are so wholesome. I love it. It is this guy who, I don't know if he lives in Japan or if he's just visiting, but the YouTube short format is like trying every like family owned little like restaurant in Tokyo or something. And it's just a wholesome POV of him going into a restaurant. He speaks a little Japanese, but not a lot, but just the interaction with him and like the little family that's running like the shop. There's usually no one in there, and then he's filming like the chef making the sushi and whatnot, and it all looks really good, and they're all really appreciative and happy that he's there trying everything and whatnot. It's just like really wholesome videos, and it all looks so good. The food looks so fancy. I just keep getting them recommended to me, and I love them. Okay, let's go back here for a little bit. Make sure I import the list this time. I don't forget. We're at 45. Yeah, like a lot of the food was very reasonably priced, and like the service is really good, and it's just really cool to see. It's so funny reading the comments on a lot of the videos, because everybody on like almost all of his videos, there's always someone saying like, this man is single-handedly repairing all the damage that Johnny Somali caused over there or something, which is just so funny. Because, yeah, all the stuff that guy did was, like, just insane. What's going on, Nostalgia? Welcome. Yeah, very wholesome content. I love interactions like that. I'm probably getting recommended like that because I watched that YouTube channel of that guy Xiaoma NYC who speaks like a ton of different languages, and he like all of his videos are just like either learning a new language on the fly and then like going to a particular culture and like using it and shocking them and getting their reactions. A lot of that stuff's really fun. I literally threw my sweatshirt in the dryer for like 10 minutes before this because it was so cold. I feel the heat slowly fading. Xiaoma, yeah. I like a lot of the wholesome YouTube channels. There's a lot of like wholesome content YouTube channels out there like that I really like. I used to watch this one guy. I don't even know if he still makes videos anymore, but his name, well, I think it was Marcus Veltri, and he would do like the like Omegle content and just like surprise people by playing music on a piano and stuff like that. Stuff like that's always very, very pleasant to watch. I like that. Oh man, here we go. Ooh, we're overshooting at Reagan, maybe getting in there. JB Burns sliding in. Oh my goodness. I thought Reagan had that. That was sneaky. That was sneaky. Wasted no time there. Dang. I went to Dairy Queen yesterday and tried to get the peppermint bark blizzard. The one thing that they should have this time of year, advertising it on their website, and they didn't have it. It's a little disappointed. JB Byrne, our first winner today. It did get a pizza though. Domino's has this new like chicken bacon ranch pizza, and they put a drizzle of buffalo sauce on it. Not gonna lie, it was pretty good. I'm usually a huge fan of barbecue chicken pizzas, but that one was surprisingly good. They put jalapenos and stuff on it. It was pretty spicy. But there's something about the cheese. I don't know if they use mozzarella or what cheese they put on it, but the cheese on that pizza was different than any other pizza I've had from there, and it was really good. I'm gonna have to figure out what it was. I'm sure it says on their website. Dude, JB Byrne, please tell me you are still here. Please tell me you're still here. Don't leave now. Okay, we're good. We're gonna pull up Jack White Heidi Ho featuring Q-Tip. Heidi Ho. Oh boy. Hopefully it won't take us down. I'd love to see that. Uh-oh. It is self-uploaded. It's not on a label. So there's hope. There is hope here. Let me just shut the autoplay junk off. Who is Jack White anyways? 500,000 subscribers. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably start recording. Just in case. The White Stripes. I've heard of that, but I'm not like super familiar. That's probably a huge band that I'm going to get grilled about. I can feel it. I can feel it. Well, let's check this out. We've got Jack White, Heidi Ho with Q-Tip. This was requested by JB Byrne. Let's give it a listen. Very curious here. Very curious. Sorry, I'm cranking this real quick. I gotta fix the volume. There we go. I was like, it's super quiet. Tripping out. Interesting vocals. Is that a different language? Or is he just saying Heidi-O? Okay. Okay. Oh, this is something different. I mean, that's already super catchy. This has some Gorillaz vibes for me, which I like. A lot of variety. Cool electronic sounds. Couple different guitars. I mean, this thing just keeps changing. What? It's weird, but it's catchy. One of the strangest but catchiest songs I've heard in a while. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That's cool. Some outer spacey vibes. I don't even really know what I just heard though. It was the most strangest, obscure, but catchy and bizarre thing ever. It was completely different from start to finish too. There wasn't really a defined anything in the song. It was just constantly something new outside of the like the bass line in there. The groove was pretty much the sort of catchy focal point of it. but some really interesting vocal effects. Really hard. I don't know if certain parts were in English or not. And some parts were. I don't know if the whole thing was, but it was strangely enjoyable. Yeah, the first thing I thought of was it gave me some similar vibes to Gorillaz, because they're kind of a weird, obscure band too that has some really cool, catchy elements to it. But in there, you've got like the different guitars going on, that obvious like super funky bass line coming down the middle, and a lot of those really cool electronics sprinkled throughout the back. And there wasn't really anything very repetitive either. It was just constantly something different happening. I don't know. It was very weird, but tastefully done. I don't know how to describe that. It was interesting. That was very interesting. It's really hard to compare that to much, if anything. It's so different. Yeah, that was interesting. I've heard of the band White Stripes, but I don't know how familiar I am with them. Seven Nation Army. Yeah, if they've got like a crazy big single, I'm sure I'm familiar with it. They seem like when I think of the White Stripes in terms of bands, anything on Guitar Hero? The White Stripes. They're a one-hit wonder. The White Stripes. 13.8 million monthly listeners. Seven Nation Army. Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of their songs have hundreds of millions of plays, but then the Seven Nation Army is 2 billion. Okay, so they are they're an early 2000s band. Late 90s. Okay, I'm scared. I'm gonna play this for a second, just out of curiosity, and hope it doesn't nuke me for playing like 10 seconds. Just so I can have it in perspective here. Oh yeah. Okay, the bass line. All I needed to hear was the bass line. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All I needed to hear was the bass line. Okay, I know that song. I had no idea it was White Stripes, but yeah, I know. It's again one of those bands where it's like you've heard the song 100, 200, maybe 1,000 times in your life, but you had no idea who the band was. Okay, I know exactly who that band is. It's pretty crazy how iconic, like, or you know, all it takes is one like super. I mean, like the riff from what's it, Smoke on the Water or whatever. Isn't that like the first little riff that everybody learns to play when they're playing guitar or something? Like, or Can't Touch This, like the bass line from Can't Touch This. I don't know. There's so many songs that just have that one super defined thing that is engraved in every person's mind, that all you have to hear is that like one little riff or that one little bass line, and you instantly know what song it is. Which is cool, because if you create something that gets stuck in someone's head like that, that is like the definition of like the one-hit wonder, or a hit song, I guess, is getting something that really gets stuck in someone's head like that. That is what does it. More like what? There's a lot of bands out there that are one-hit wonders too. Sometimes they just get like that one breakthrough song, but then nothing else really sticks. JMT. Is that Icon? Is that Jacob? Looks like Jacob. Yeah, YouTube really screwed stuff up doing the whole username thing. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, another band that's a one-hit wonder. What's the band that did Gangnam Style or whatever it was? That song got like billions of views, and then I don't think any of their other music got remotely close to anything. I wonder if Owl City would be considered a one-hit wonder when Fireflies blew up. Because I genuinely thought that band's music was great before that happened. But, you know, sometimes a song will just take off on the radio and then that's what the band's known for. And it can be like detrimental, I think. I'm sure some bands hate being known only for one song. And it's looking like a battle between R2-Me2 and Terry here. Maybe. Maybe Terry here. Maybe. There it is. Terry claiming the win. I have no idea what's happening here. Oh, it's Psy. That's right. Psy. Okay, I remember. Oh, that's true. It wasn't even a US band. That could be true. I love Superman by Goldfinger. Do they really not have any other big success other than Superman from Tony Hawk? Gosh, that song is so good. That song is a certified OG like classic. Oh my gosh. Didn't they make a new Tony Hawk game? I need to look into that. I thought they did, or maybe it was Skate. But Skate is not the same thing. I mean, it's a skateboard game, but it's not the same aesthetic as Tony Hawk, I don't think. I would love. I wonder if they ever did like a remaster of like the original, like Pro Skater. I would love to do that. These shorts off of a default homepage in incognito mode are just ridiculous. They're unhinged. What is this trash? The thumbnails like are enough that like some of these videos should just be straight up like reported. Oh my god. Let's pull up Now School Friends from Audio Tree. The only thing I'm not sure about, I don't think a skateboarding game would translate well to keyboard and mouse. I don't know if anybody's tried that, but it seems like it would not feel right. I feel like I would want a controller for that game. I feel like I would want one. I've been meaning to get like a USB console controller for my computer. Unless, can you just plug it? Like I have a PlayStation 4 controller. Can I just plug that into my computer? Will it just work? I don't even know. Or do I have to get like a special one? I've never used a controller on my PC before. If I could just plug it in and it detects it, that would be sick. I'm gonna have to like test it out. Because some games I do think are designed for controller. They're not for keyboard. Keyboard and mouse or whatever. Xbox controllers work. I'll test it out. I bet Xbox works because it's Microsoft, but I could be wrong. I'll have to test it out. I'm curious now. Let's check this out. We've got Now School Friends. This was requested by Terry. Let's give it a listen. Audio Tree live here. Audio Tree has some good stuff. This is older too. It's like 12 years ago. What's up, Aaron Heath? Welcome. Looks like a straight up a high school band. Actual high school band, maybe. Instrumental is very subtle. I like the sound of the drums though. It's very soft. Everything's very soft and sweet. The tone of that guitar is very subtle as well. Audio Tree is always really, really good quality. Yeah. It feels a little post-rock with that keyboard added in. It's a pretty nice blend. It's very a subtle song. All sounds so nice. Oh, was that the end?
Yeah, now in the studio with us here at Audio Tree.
That was a very sweet song. Thought that was gonna keep going. I didn't even realize that was 3 minutes. That went by so fast. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Very soft and sweet vocals, and the instrumental as well. Everything felt very toned down, a little bit kind of slower. Really nice sounds. Again, when that guitar kicked in a little bit there, it reminded me of a little bit of kind of post-rock vibes. But again, just that constant little keyboard going throughout the back. I mean, it was a very nice song. It was very subtle, very sweet, and very soft. Of course, whenever it's on Audio Tree, even though this is an older upload, like the quality is always really nice. The drum sounded really crisp, and everything felt like it was kind of on the same playing field in terms of, you know, where it was all sitting. And I don't know if they mix stuff when it's live or not, but it just sounded really nice. It was a really nice song. These lyrics pierce my soul. Yeah, it felt very storytelling too. What's up, Marco? Sleeping with Sirens was on Audio Tree. Now that sounds pretty nice. Haven't heard some Sleeping with Sirens in a bit. I'm gonna add Aaron into the game. I'm gonna add Marco into the game. We got a few more races to go. up to, oh, what the? 47. 45 equals 7? All right, let's get it going. Oh. Okay, we don't have far to go here. How does this play out? We're gonna hit the portals, bounce around a little bit, and somehow get bopped in there. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I guess you just go to the other side. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Didn't Northlane just release a new song? I thought I saw something, but I didn't listen to it. Maybe it wasn't an actual song. Maybe it was like a remix or something. I thought they uploaded something recently, though. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, it's getting crazy now. It's getting crazy. They were just stalling. What the heck? Oh man, I see it. Maybe nostalgia. Boom, right down the center. There we go. It was just suspense building. That's all it was. And now they're flying everywhere. What the heck? Right down the middle. How does this? You know, that's like, maybe I was supposed to push that. Maybe that's super bright. It's going more that way. I gotta do something with this pile of fire. I have a stack of fire sauce right here. I gotta get rid of it. Ooh, the thrice continues. We have Undertow. Undertow. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's check it out. We've got Thrice, Undertow, requested by Nostalgia Clinic. Let's give it a listen. Ooh. This is mixed really cool. Oh, there's so many sounds. They're scratching my brain.
Pulled me
Ooh.
Then somehow felt your hand wide awake.
Oh yeah. Dude, some of the guitar and bass tones. Ooh. This section is so cool. Get the guitar strumming. Some really kind of deep bassy hits way in the back. There's electronics. Little things scratching on the sides. Ooh.
Beneath the breakers, then slow
It's a very whispered,
filled my lungs.
yeah, a very sweet whispered vocal layered on that. Whew. Drums sound great there. Snares. Dirty. Ooh, the rumble. Yeah, those vocals are beautiful. Ooh, that whisper echo. Yeah, a lot of that synth goodness in there, kind of giving us a little retro-y feel. That's a cool song. So many little background elements. All of those different little sounds poking in and out. Even still, little sounds happening in there. Dude, that's a cool song. That's a really cool song. That one might be one of my favorite ones so far from Thrice. There's just something about all of those different little sounds and elements scattered throughout the back that are just really interesting. So many little things are constantly poking out at you, and it sounds really cool. You've got some really nice synth juicy things happening, but again, a lot of those little scratchy sounds, some really ambient, subtle, very pulled back guitar, so many different things, and the vocals were great. I really loved the vocals in there, and that layered, like, whispery, clean type of vocal as well was really nice. That was a very, I don't know if I would, is it an ambient song? It was very, I don't know. I feel like that's one you want to kind of just like listen to it with your eyes closed and just put on a nice pair of headphones and really take it all in. It's probably the best way I could describe that. There are some songs that have so many little nuances going on like that that you really want to just listen to it in a dark room and take it all in. That was cool. Really like that. I really like that. Yeah, that was nice. Netflix by acquiring Warner Brothers. I read something about that. Is it doomed? I don't know. Because I don't know. Aren't Netflix movies like pretty mid? So now Netflix taking over Warner Brothers, is the movie industry going to be like cooked? I don't know. I haven't really kept up to date with movies as of recently, but usually when you see a big acquisition like that, it's not good. Like when Blizzard bought Activision or whatever. I think it was Blizzard that bought Activision. I don't think that fared well for the Call of Duty community. And Call of Duty at this point is just completely cooked. The recent Call of Duty that came out was the biggest flop in the entire franchise's history. Which everybody knew it was going to happen, but even the company put out a statement. It's the other way around. And I can't keep them all straight. But it was hilarious because even they were putting out PR statements saying that Call of Duty was too big to fail, and it crashed and burned. Man, what the heck? I'm stuck in here. Beware the waters. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, it's usually never good when you have big corporations buying out when you have massive corporations buying out big corporations. It's usually bad because now things are getting consolidated even more, and it's just gonna create more of a monopoly on things. And there's going to be no incentive to make actual good products, because that's a problem nowadays. I feel like there's just not really. I mean, if you look at it in video game terms, a lot of the most successful video games lately are being made by small indie companies or by like development teams of like 1 to 5 people. These massive multi-million billion-dollar AAA corporations are cooking up just not good stuff. I mean, some of the most popular games as of recently, like Mega Bonk, Schedule 1, so many games on Steam are significantly way above games that had like multi-billion-dollar companies behind them. So I just feel like the more that they consolidate that stuff into a large company is not going to end well. But I'm not like an expert on it or anything. I feel like they listen to the shareholders more than the players. Michael claiming the win. Okay, I'm just gonna stay down here. The camera's stuck. Yeah, I don't subscribe to Netflix. I personally don't care enough about that stuff to pay for it. Like, I get 95% of my entertainment on YouTube. So I know a lot of people love streaming movies, and that's perfectly fine. Me personally, I don't really have a desire. Like, even if I had Netflix for free, there's probably very rarely a time where I could see myself sitting down and watching something on it. Because all I really do is I go to work, I go to the gym, I play video games, and I watch YouTube or Twitch streams. That's really it. Pretty simple, I guess. But I know people that have like Netflix subscription, Hulu subscription, Disney Plus subscription, although I think Disney Plus and Hulu are the same thing now. I think they merged or something. I know people that have like 5-6 subscriptions, and it's like, dude, if that's what you want to do, that's okay, but my gosh, I cannot justify it. Me personally, I can't do it. I'll watch YouTube for free. I will download every ad block extension, and I will intentionally refresh the page 5 times until the ad skips, just to not watch the ad. Just it would take me less time to let 5 seconds of the ad play and hit skip, but I will intentionally refresh the page until the ad blocker works and blocks the ad. That's the type of person that I am. I'm not letting them win. I put up a fight. I am not letting them win. Now, maybe one day this won't work, but it works right now. It still works. It was never a problem when uBlock Origin worked, but then they shut that down, so now I don't have a choice. But we're pulling up Let Live, White America's Beautiful Black Market. Interesting title. Revisited, by the way. Revisited. Wait a second. Should I do the one on Epitaph Records or the one that says Revisited? Because the one that says Revisited was the top result. Oh, you said Revisited. Duh. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should just read what I copy and paste. Okay. What's up, musical covers? Please react to Alisana Confessions album. Is that the one with the guy holding the book, or is that a different album? We've listened to so much of that one. I just remember the dude holding the book over a balcony, and there's like a castle or something, a nighttime sky. We've heard a lot from that album. Alisana is an interesting band. Yeah, okay, I got it here. The Revisited one. Yes. Got it here. Oh, it's their latest one. It's blue with the book on the table. I wonder, have we heard anything from that one yet? Probably not that much. I just very distinctly remember the other album cover. We've heard a lot from that one. Maybe even the whole album. I can't remember. I know there's a lot of people out there that love Alisana. I don't listen to enough of it. But for right this moment, we are going to listen to this song here. We got Let Live, White America's Beautiful Black Market Revisited, requested by Michael. Let's give it a listen.
Yo, Jeff. Yo, see, I told him. See, I told him like this. There ain't no reason why we should be sucking up or giving in, cause I for damn sure ain't giving up.
Got a lot of attitude on that. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Oh, yeah, that slaps. The transition of the vocals is very nice. Cool guitar. It's a really cool flow on the vocals. The instrumental's pretty awesome. Cool bass tones coming out. A lot of energy. Cool little drum fills. The bass sounds great throughout this. It's really standing out to me. Oh yeah. Cool riff.
Success. Get sick so
Ooh.
we can feel better. Keep us sick, I didn't under the weather. We get sick so we can feel better. They keep us sick. They keep us sick.
Yeah, I like the vocal style. It's very reminiscent of something. Some random big screams tossed in. Ooh. Deep. Deserving what we get. Going in. Yeah, they kind of went all out there right at the end. That was cool. That was a cool song. Some of those like lead guitar tones were really nice. That really kind of playful, like 1-2 1-2 kind of back and forth, whatever those chords were, or notes or whatever. I really liked the sound of that. And then there was some really cool bassy moments throughout that. But a lot of that was like the vocals had a lot of attitude to them. It's a unique vocal style that I'm thinking of some other bands that have done something similar. It's kind of nostalgic. I don't know what it is, but it's a style of vocals. There's a lot of attitude there. You know, there's a lot of that like kind of breathing, like build up, kind of like you feel like they're about to snap, and then they just kind of go all out with like a really fast cadence. There's just a lot of variety there that's fun. But yeah, that instrumental was pretty cool. Big fan of the lead guitar throughout that. Bass work was awesome. Drum sounded good. But I think the vocalist was kind of doing a lot throughout that really made the song something different. That was cool. Like going to an underground basement show and finding out it's a speakeasy wine bar. What does that mean? Vocalist is one of the most passionate people you've seen. Yeah, see, you can tell in the vocal style. Like, it's not just singing and screaming. Like, there's a lot more to it in there when you've got those moments of like that like that kind of whispered built up, like you can feel like they're about to snap kind of thing. Like, there's some vocalists are really good at like conveying a particular emotion, not just from the lyrics, but the way that they deliver them. And that stuff that I was getting from that is just the way that a lot of it was being delivered was pretty cool. Yeah, some of that stuff is really interesting. Oh, I will add musical covers in for the last one, just in case they win. You might be listening to some Alisana. Okay. Yes, very, very good pick. Let's see. I uploaded the Poppy video last night just because it was the one that I listened to. So I was like, I'll just pop that one out real quick. I also listened to, there were a few more. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. It's like right there. Why can't I process? What if I alt tab? Uh-oh, the names. There's no way to alt tab this. I'll just do it after the race. Ooh, hold on. We got people falling. So many people falling. It looks like we got Winky, Jaden, Mr. Scarecrow leading the pack here. I don't see anything else slowing things down here. Maybe the tunnel. Oh my gosh, out of nowhere, Marco, Jaden, Winky, Marco coming out of nowhere. What the heck? Okay, now I can flip back over here. Oh, maybe not. Can I just oh, I can just tab. I don't have to alt tab. Very nice. Yeah, Marco claiming the win. We came as Romans and Currents. Bad luck. There's a duo here. Is this new? We've heard bad luck. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that. So they re-released the track with Anthony from Currents. Oh, snap. Wait, maybe I'm gonna like this song more then. I was kind of like, Bad Luck was like, it was okay. Maybe I'm gonna like this song a lot more with a feature on here. Ooh, it's a Currents feature too. Okay, this might be it says Brian. It says Anthony Notarmaso. You posted this? I'm sure I missed it. I'm sure I missed it. It says it's featuring Anthony Notarmaso. Okay, well, this is pretty hype. Let me pause. Anthony is in a different band, not Currents. Why does it say? Oh, so it's We Came as Romans and Currents, and then featuring another guy. I see. That's just a little confusing the way that they. So we've got like 3 bands involved here. Okay, that's just a little. Okay, it makes sense now, but it's a little confusing. But no, it makes sense now. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So we got like a trio going on here. Yeah, okay, well, let's check this out. We've got We Came as Romans and Currents, Bad Luck featuring Anthony Notarmaso from After the Burial. And this was requested by Marco. Let's give it a listen. I'll be honest, I haven't heard Bad Luck again since I first heard it. So this is probably just going to be a better version by default. Already love how that sounds.
I think too much, yeah, I know. It's all in my head, can't let it go. Been fighting for space with
Big bass tone, a lot of cool spacey elements. I can already hear the guitar. Oh yeah. This already feels more massive. Yeah, that's already so much cooler. You can hear the currents flowing through this. Yeah. That was a cool section. That was really cool. Man. So epic. You can hear all of the layered screams in there too. Yeah, that's so good. And, oh, that's chills. That's sick. Wow. Dude. Chills. Yeah, this is a million times better than the original. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take this version any day. Ocean pullback. They've even got those like some orchestra elements back there too. It's a very epic and uplifting feel. This section here, the drums ramp up, all the crazy lead guitar. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. So, oh my gosh, so much better for me personally. Yes. Yes, all of the addition of all of the just crazy guitar sounds, so much more happening, and just the overall background of the whole song, getting contribution there on the vocals, and then all of those insane screams and everything kind of layered together. It just gave the song so much more power, so much more like oomph, and really took it and like transcended to a whole nother level. We had some like kind of, I think there were some orchestra type elements in there. It could have just been a lot of really cool ambient guitar and everything, but a lot of very epic and just sounds that really took the song to a whole new level. I love the way that it flowed. You had some more toned down moments and then some very intense moments. The way that the drums would just really ramp up with a lot of the crazy guitar work was really cool. Big suspense build up into like a pretty big breakdown. Yeah, like they did a good job with this sort of remake of the song, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it would be more like a remake, or not really a remix, but just a different variation of it. It was really well done. It's cool that they got like 3 different, you know, all 3 of the bands here to collaborate on it too. I wonder what the reasoning behind it was. I wonder why they picked that song. Maybe it was just a stroke of luck that they picked that song, because that was really the one song so far that I personally didn't care that much for. It's a good song, but it wasn't anything special. But this is special. To me, this is special, yes. Good request. Yeah, I'm glad I heard that. That's cool. Was not expecting 11 out of 10 collab today. We came as Currents. Like that. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I did. There was only a few. I got the Poppy one out. What was the other ones? Was this the Poppy one? That was the Poppy one. Then we did. Oh, I picked the Midnight the Right Way because they had an album come out, so I listened to that. And then there was a new Bill Murray track, Hard to Tell, so I checked that one out too. So I did check out the new Bill Murray track. He's still killing it with the country core thing going on. I think that was everything because I uploaded the other ones already. I did the Future Palace one. I did the other one. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, I think. I got to get last week's Sub Sunday. I put it off because I was like, oh, I'm running out of time. I'm working late. I'm just going to get the other uploads out now. So then it sent me back behind again on last week's Sub Sunday. But yeah, that's where I'm at for right now. And for next week, again, I will be gone on Sunday, so I will try to do something on Saturday. Yeah, I will say I still prefer a lot of the older Bill Murray, but I do think it's good. I think what he's doing is he's doing very well with making the genres work. Now, it was less country. The new song was basically country vocals, but everything in terms of the instrumental was not country. It was pretty like heavier riffs and stuff like that, but still with the country twang on the vocals. He needs to do funk. That's what I said. That's my opinion. Bill Murray needs to do funk. That needs to be the next thing that he does is funk. So if he needs to jump into the funk genre, he threw me off with the cars drifting and everything on the track. If he goes into funk, he might go somewhere. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, like, oh man, he had so many good like breakdown moments. I mean, I just think about like some of the songs on like Eggy Pocket. Oh, like so good. So good. Or even some of the other albums too were good, but man, we'll see. Maybe he'll switch it up. I don't know. But you gotta be like, to give him some credit though, he's probably gonna do that for a little while because of the success that it had. I go back and I look at his Spotify. The American Motorsports album pulled more views than a lot of his other albums combined, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So a lot of the OG fans might not care about it as much, but he's pulling in like a huge new audience by blending those genres. So, you know, big props to him for doing that. But yeah, I personally would like some more older stuff to be mixed in and not go full hard country core. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to call it there, though, and go get some food and everything. So I will keep you all posted. I'm going to try to do a Saturday one next week. So be on the lookout for Saturday. And we'll go from there. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye bye. Peace out. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for all the requests and dropping by as always, everybody. Bye bye. See you next week.